Okay, hi. We're back here with my dry stamped image, and now I'm going to colour it. So, as I said at the beginning, I'm going to use some of my Noir and Inktense pencils. I've got 2 greens and 2 from the yellow family. I've got apple green, felt green, sienna gold and sun yellow. But I couldn't find any lavenders that I wanted. So I've gone to my Spectrum Noir packets, and these come from the Essentials pack and the Primaries pack. So both of these work well, the Inktense and the Spectrum Noir. You can also do it, of course, with the Prismacolors and things like that. So, might colour my greens first. What I'm going to do is just quickly, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. Lay down a little bit of colour to start off with, and then build your colour up by pressing firmer on the pencil so that it goes in further. And then over the top, to give it some colour, I'm going to put in some green. And then just go over it again with the lighter one. That's all you have to do for all of them. So I'm just going to continue. Okay, there we are, finished. What I'm going to do now is to heat emboss the greeting on here. I'm going to be using Versamark and some white embossing powder. I've got Congrats, which is from this one. It's the Sophie's Sentiments from Lawn Fawn. Alright, shove that aside. Now whenever you're heat embossing, it's a good idea to heat your gun up off the paper before you start. That way it's going to only take a very short time to heat up. Now sometimes if you've done like I've done and got some white where it shouldn't be, grab your Copic marker, your black one, and just very lightly go over it a little bit. And won't really be able to tell that you've been sloppy with your heat embossing. Now to make our card, we've got a white card base which is 10.5 by 15 centimetres. It's a side fold. We've got our black cardstock. Going to just, no I'm not. Just going to position some ribbon on here. And for this I'm going to need my if I put it down here, a bit of tape. Now I've already mounted my white onto the lilac there, so all we need to do is add this onto there. So I'm going to use some foam adhesives just to give it a little bit of dimension. Always do these things off camera. That looks right. Okay, now I've just popped some glue on the bottom of this so that it will adhere properly. And then I'm going to make a little bow. And a bit of glue there to secure it. And while that's drying, I'm just going to add a couple of these little enamel dots. They're my Mind's Eye charmed, and I'm going to use some white ones, just little white ones. So just a that will dry soon, but you can see my finished card, how beautifully the colour is against the black there. One thing I've found doing this is that always make sure you're working on the smooth side of your black cardstock. That's the only way to get as best white base from your ink as possible. Also, you can see that, well, this is very nice. It was very time consuming with the stamping and masking, etc. And if you're not careful, you can have trouble with colours not being distinct from each other. Here's one I've done using just a more simple stamp. It's just a single stamp there. Same effect, but still a lovely result. So bye for now. I'll see you next time.